This video is just more examples of multiplying polynomials. I'd only got 3 in the last video, and I felt like some of you might want a few more than that. So we're going to continue to use the area model, continue to draw those boxes, just with some extra examples. This problem has one term in the front, and then 1, 2, 3 terms in the parentheses. So when I draw my box, I'm only going to draw one over there, but I'm going to make that side pretty long so that I can have one space over here, but 1, 2, 3 spaces up top. 3c squared needs to go on the short side, and 2c squared plus 2c plus 2 goes on the long side. And you just multiply all those parts. 2 times 3 is 6. C squared times c squared is c to the 4th. 2 times 3 is 6. C times c squared is c to the 3rd. 2 times 3 is 6. And c squared just stays c squared. There aren't any like terms. So when you write the answer out, we're just going to write those 3 terms, just like it says. 6c to the 4th plus 6c to the 3rd plus 6c squared. If you're doing this on a computer, you can push Shift 6. There's that caret button there, and then it does that exponent, and you don't have to keep clicking on that button every time. Just FYI. Plus 6c squared. This problem has 1, 2 terms by 1, 2, 3 terms. So the box will be 2 rows by 3 columns. 3b minus 4 goes on one side. And negative 4b squared plus 3b minus 1 goes on the other side. And then we just need to multiply all those parts. That gives us negative 12b to the 3rd, 9b squared, negative 3b, positive 16b squared, negative 12b, and positive 4. You write your answer, you've got to combine like terms. That's the only one that's b to the 3rd. These two match up with b squared. 16 plus 9 is 25. Negative 3 and negative 12 match up, give us negative 15b, and the 4 stays by itself. Next problem. This one says to find the square. What does it mean to multiply something by itself? That square tells you it's multiplying by itself. That means that there are 2 of these. 2u minus 2 squared is what's on IXL, is the same thing as 2u minus 2 times 2u minus 2. Those are the same. So this tells us we need a 2 by 2 box. 2u minus 2 and 2u minus 2. This term will stay by itself in the answer. Those two match up to make negative 8. And that 4 stays by itself also. That's the answer. In this next problem, there are two terms by two terms. So we need a 2 by 2 box. It was 4p minus 3 and 4p plus 3. 4p times 4p gives us 16p squared. Negative 3 times 4p is negative 12p. 4p times 3 is 12p. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. P squared is the only one like that. There are two of them with regular p's. Negative 12 plus 12. Think about that for a second. Negative 12 plus 12 is 0. So I'm not going to write any terms with a regular p because those cancel each other out. And then minus 9. And that's the answer for that problem. This problem has a 9 in the front with two terms inside the parentheses. So if you're following my model, you would do a 1 by 2 box. You would put that 9 on the short side and that other term on the long side. And then multiply all those parts together. That's a negative 27c squared. That's an 18c. Neither one of those match, so they both go in the answer. Some of you may have noticed that that looks like a normal distributing problem where you can take your 9 and just multiply. And yes, you can do it that way also. I just was showing you how you can still use our model to do that problem the exact same way. I am fully anticipating that you guys are going to need extra help in this lesson. There's a lot of different places, negatives, numbers, that you can mess up and keep your IXL score from going up. Please let me know when you need help. Send me a picture of your work so that I can help you figure out where your mistakes are.